Plump pigs prance proudly, picking perfect pork portions. Plump pigs prance proudly, picking perfect pork portions. Plump pigs prance proudly, picking perfect pork portions. In our last video, we processed our 2 lovely pigs. Now it's time to break them down into cuts for the freezer. This is how we turn a whole pig into roasts, chops, bacon, and more. Let's go!
Hey pigs!
On a sunny farm, 2 pigs, Percy and Penelope, frolicked in the yard, munching corn and chasing butterflies. Best pals since piglet days, they'd roll in the mud, dreaming of endless summers. But one crisp autumn, the farmer, needing to feed his family, chose them for the table. With heavy hearts but full bellies, Percy and Penelope's journey ended. Their legacy, a hearty meal that warmed the farmer's home that winter.
Jacob! I go over every now and then. Where'd that come from? That's ours. Oh yes, I'm going to ask you that future diamond.
This is our side of pork, and this is how we cut it up. We're going to cut the shoulder, the loin, the belly, and the leg, and then break it down into other pieces. You want to trim it up a bit first and get some of the fat and anything else you see there you might not want on there. Cut through the shoulder with the saw. Cut through the leg. Once you're through those bones, then you can use a knife and separate the leg, separate the shoulder. Here we have the loin and the belly coming over to the saw. There's the belly. That's what we make our bacon out of. We're taking the rib off. You just cut that out with a knife. Here we go, this is our pork chops. We left the skin on the pork chops because our pigs this year were just a perfect amount of fat. If they're overly fat, you'll want to cut the skin off. We left it on. Beautiful flavor on the barbecue. So we've got my father, my father-in-law, and a dear friend of the family, Roosevelt, who is a professional. He's cut up more pork than anyone will ever be able to eat. He doesn't even need to think about what he's doing. He just does it because the muscle memory. He knows what he's doing. How fortunate we are to be surrounded by such willing people to help. Well, that's the loin done, and the belly is taken off, ready to make bacon out of. Now we're going to do the shoulder. You see Roosevelt going off with the shoulder? Here we go. A little emergency repair. Keep the door from swinging open. You can do roasts or you can do slices with the shoulder. Totally up to you. We like the slices, so we had more of those. Well, that's the shoulder done. Now we just got the leg left to do. Nothing to it. I'll use that saw, but I guarantee you I am terrified of it. You gotta be so careful. I asked Roosevelt how many fingers he cut off over the years. I honestly think he lost count. About 90% of people say they want to know where their meat comes from, but only about 10% truly understand where it actually comes from, with many unaware that most of their beef and pork comes from factory farms. Yes, there might have been a lot of talking, but we also did a lot of work. We pack it all up in freezer paper, label it, and into the freezer it goes. So what you're looking at here on the table, once we're done, is only 25% of what we actually put in the freezer. That's one side of pork, and we had 2 pigs. We also smoked our own bacon. We made our own ham. And we've been enjoying it all winter. And that's the tale of Percy and Penelope, 2 pigs who lived big and loved muddy days on the homestead. Though their story ended at the farmer's table, their joyful snorts echo on. Thanks for joining us. Hit that like button and leave a comment below. Would you be able to eat your own pork?